Welcome back to Maroon 360. I'm Abigail Strickland, and joining us today is Justin Mitchner, owner of Juva, the Juice and Smoothie Bar. Thanks for joining us, Justin.
Glad to be here.
First of all, why don't you just tell us a little bit about Juva and how you came up with the business and how it's progressed over the years.
Okay, well, I actually started about 13 years ago. Juva started out as being the world's first smoothie vending machine, and so we did that for a while, and we'll do that again, but it came to a point where I knew I had to make some life decisions, and opening up a storefront seemed like the right thing to do in order to provide me the time to get back to that, so to speak. And so the opportunity came about 3 years ago to open up a storefront, and I took that opportunity, and we've expanded to 6 stores since, with a 7th store going in Oxford next year.
So you've had the one in Starkville for 3 years. Mm-hmm. What is it like going from a local business to now a franchise? How has that process been different?
Oh, it's very different. It's a lot more headaches, a lot more. You lose control the more that you put out there, and so finding people that you can trust to go in and kind of implement the systems, and then not only that, but coming up with the systems and finding ways to implement them. So it's definitely been a learning curve, and will always be a learning curve if I had to guess. But it's different, but I wouldn't have it any other way. When I started out on this, I knew kind of what the goal was, and it wasn't just to have one store. So
what would you say is kind of like the vision for Juva, and like what encompasses Juva, and like what you want to give to the customers?
Right. Being a part of the community in every town that we go into is a big thing, and so that's one of the things that we're seeing. It kind of halts some of the growth because you have to instill yourself in some of these communities and doing things of that nature. But my personal plan has always been, hitting that 600 store mark, and so we got to get to moving for me to be able to do that in my lifetime. But that's 600 stores is kind of the milestone that I'm looking for, and still being able to go into each community that we're in within those 600 stores, and being able to do things within that community and for individuals within that community that can really touch lives, and that's what we've done here in Starkville, and that's what we do in Columbus and Tupelo. Whether it be finding different things to do for certain customers that may have illnesses, and finding ways to help them, to really whatever we can do to help.
So Juva is not just smoothies, but it's juice as well.
Right.
So could you kind of explain to the audience like what cold press juicing is? So
we take the finest fruits and vegetables that we can find and get them, and put them into a hydraulic cold press juicer, and extract all of the juices out of those fruits and vegetables. And inside those fruits and vegetables are enzymes, which are all living things are made up of enzymes. And so, and in the American diet, you don't get that. And so being able to get enzymes can cure a lot of diseases, and do a lot of things and make people a lot more healthy on the inside. And so that's what we do, and we actually do it here in Starkville. We have a facility out there that we do all of that and bottle it and ship it out to all the stores. The future for us on that end is going to be, getting online sales going, and then expanding into other stores. And when I say other stores, not just our stores, Sprint Marts, Kroger's, things of that nature. Mm-hmm.
So where do you kind of see Juva at, other than that, in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, I would like to be over the 100 store mark, and I would like to have online sales going, and convenience stores going good, and grocery stores.
Well, great. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Coming up next is Antoinette. She has the latest on the Fashion Board's Trashion Show.